Education was saying, money come after. Yo, Sheldon Kane. Yeah. Yo, Jojo, Kulachini. I want to them. If they want to go to school. Yeah. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class, me a tell you no. Cause it's not hard, it's a task, just give yourself a chance and yes, say that you grasp when them tell you no. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class, me a tell you no. Cause it's not hard, it's a task, just give yourself a chance and yes, say that you grasp when them tell you no. Load the machine, I better you go the machine instead of you them on the corner and I get your head machine. The little youths them nowadays, them need to learn, to love, to read and recognize for you survivor education are the key youth. From George's, C.S.C. and C.S.E.C. Valley Camper down, Meadowbrook and Papine, Calabar and Dunwoodin. Till read the news about the pick up the two cause of the books so no fi read and so get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class, me a tell you no. Cause it's not hard, it's a task, just give yourself a chance and yes, you say that you grasp when them tell you no. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class, me a tell you no. Cause it's not hard, it's a task, just give yourself a chance and yes, you say that you grasp when them tell you no. Back in all my school days, me used to have it hard, but me also go to school anyway. Mama never get paid, but that never stopped me from getting me education same way. So youth, pressure on the book. Take your mind out for the corner and have some notes to overlook. They want to see you turn a teacher or a doctor or a lawyer. Anything you really wanna, just a turn in and a group. Girls, before you back it up, make sure you wrap it up. Before you be a mother, be a woman first. Stay in a school cause you are gonna need the knowledge. Graduate and go to college cause we have a career is a must. So get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class, me a tell you no. Cause it's not hard, it's a task, just give yourself a chance and yes, you say that you grasp when them tell you no. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class, me a tell you no. Cause it's not hard, it's a task, just give yourself a chance and yes, you say that you grasp when them tell you no. Youth start go a class, me a tell you no. Exam no fi pass, me a tell you no. And bench warmers a this, me a fi tell you no. No farm full study hard, me a beg you no. Cause nowadays we get a job, me a tell you no. No easy and papers them want, me a tell you no. No buy the lies when them sell on the corner. Youth get your education, cause the future we a tell you no. Queens, think before you drop your jeans. Sent yours, refuse the abuse. A new school, you know. The grammar said use them to go to school. Definitely. As I saw the thing said, education, unification, right in the mind. Hear this? Yeah. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class, me a tell you no. Cause it's not hard, it's a task, just give yourself a chance and yes, you say that you grasp when they tell you no. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class, me a tell you no. Cause it's not hard, it's a task, just give yourself a chance and yes, you say that you grasp when they tell you no. Back in all my school days, me used to have it hard, but mama also go to school anyway. Every day. Mama never get paid, but that never stopped me from getting my education same way. So youth, pressure on the book. Wanna school, new school.
Are you interested in finding a school to enhance your education? Not sure where to start? Well, today your search is over. CDP Maths Lab eSchool offers classes for C.S.E.C, CAPE, and GSET subjects, along with training in early childhood education and data operation. Listen to what CDP Maths Lab students have to say about their most fulfilling experience.
While I was attending, it was almost the best experience I ever had. Like I was in class, but I wasn't. I would give the school the full 10 out of 10 because the teachers take the opportunity to help the ones that really needed it. To the upcoming students, this is the best decision you have made, and it will benefit you in the near future.
CDP Maths Lab eSchool was founded by Ronique Bernard in August 2009 with a vision to see our students receive a solid education with an emphasis on developing their cognitive skills. The school is committed to developing individuals who will have a positive impact on the society.
The class it really helped me, and if you are going to C.S.E.C, I really recommend this class, so you could always give it a try. The prices are really reasonable, and it is really worth it for online class. Like myself, you would be proud because on that day or on that night when results are out and you log in and you open your results, that feeling, it really is great. It is more of an experience that you would really want to relive.
Of course, I went through it and I passed my exams, so I would highly recommend this to anyone. If you have a problem or so, they will take their time out. They will take their time out to tell you. Plus, they have history of also past students who have also passed their exams in once.
I have been attending for 6 months, and my most fulfilling moment would be the interaction between the teachers and the students, as the environment is very comfortable and welcoming. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I would rate this institution, along with the teaching techniques, skills, and tolerance of the teachers, a perfect score of 10. If I had the opportunity to recommend someone to this class, I would, because I can assure you that you will leave 10 times better than how you had entered. Now that I am leaving, one thing that I would recommend is a classroom interaction at least twice a month, as some students tend to do better with face-to-face interactions. This program would be the best decision one could choose, as the teachers are excellent at what they do, and they will go to the extreme to ensure that you understand what was taught, even if that means staying up with you all night. To CDP Maths Lab, thank you.
Despite his late start, Shonday was able to successfully complete his exam.
Trust me, it's a really good program, because if I entered a month before exam and I passed the exam, that says everything for itself. The program speaks for itself practically then.
CDP Maths Lab eSchool is convenient and economical. We provide flexible learning options in a relaxed environment. With over 80% pass rate, we offer free demo classes before payment, one-to-one interactive tutoring, clinical teaching sessions to strengthen weak areas, and step-by-step video and worksheet exercises.
So of course, we really are the one to choose. Experience teaches wisdom. So we offer a free online orientation to our prospective students to support your decision. Of course, you cannot make a decision without experience. It is always best to make an informed decision. Now, of course, we are working towards offering you through education. That means we believe in the mental, the physical, and spiritual powers. We believe that we should develop all three harmoniously. And of course, in the past and in the present and in the future, we'll continue to involve our students in praying before classes begin. We look at the Bible text, we discuss it, we get the message from it, and we continue in our class. We are trying to exercise a Christ-centered, faith-based institution. Now, we believe that students in these hard times, normally the grocery is always the top on the list and the hardest to budget for. And so we want to educate our students how to plant healthy food materials like vegetables, ground provisions, legumes, you name it, to help them to be able to recognize that they can provide for themselves and family without having to spending too much money. And so we want to push forward agriculture as a part of our program. So we're going to dub that backyard farming, side yard farming, front yard farming, everywhere in the yard farming. And so we look forward to ensure that we deliver that successfully as we have done. Register with us now.
Are you ready to start your journey with CDP Maths Lab eSchool? Call us at 324-8441 or email us at cdpmathlab@hotmail.com. CDP Maths Lab eSchool, designed with your educational needs in mind.
Good night, Tarsha. How are you doing, ma'am? Tarsha?
Good night, sir. I'm not bad.
Good night. Like everybody, like people gone for holiday. Or because they never do them assignment.
Which assignment, sir?
So, it's weekly must do assignment to Natasha. You think I just went and
Sir.
told you to do it?
Yes, sir.
Tasha, seriously?
Which
Seriously?
assignment? Which assignment, sir? I wasn't at the last school. Which assignment?
Tasha, once you get access to the Schoology account, you are supposed to upload an assignment each week.
Oh, there you go.
You didn't understand that?
Every week.
Every week you're supposed to upload them. No, you're the best enough. Hold on a second, please. Let me find out what's going on with the rest of them. Hold on here, please. Hold on. Tangine is coming on. I don't understand. I really don't understand that. So that means if I didn't say anything today, our next year still submit an next assignment, eh?
No, sir. I thought the multiple choice and the
Oh,
paper two.
I know what your problem is. You have done the test?
No, sir. I just did the HSB.
Yeah, so you know do the test. You have to do the test before you can move on. You have to do the test. Like I need to take the opportunity to show you guys. Good evening, Tangine. How you doing?
Good night, sir.
Good night. I was waiting until could you put in the WhatsApp group that Sir said maths class begins now, please? Because your friends drag their feet, and once you pay, I believe exams have been paid for already, so therefore there's no time to waste, you know. All right. All right, we're going to have devotion now. We'll start devotion now. We're not going to waste any time. So we're just going to start our devotion right now. Tangini, can you do the honors for us and pray, please? Miss McLean. Sister McLean. All right, let us pray. Let us pray. Tasha, you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, let us pray so we can start. Hopefully by then others will join the class. Let's pray. Most kind and righteous and heavenly Father, hallowed be your name, dear God. Father, we take this opportunity to give you thanks for sparing our lives, to live to see another Monday, another week. Without you, it would not have been possible. As we come together to teach and to learn in preparation for the 2021 exams, I pray, oh God, that you will continue to help the students to be ready for exams. Even those who are watching on YouTube, pray that you'll be with them as well. For those other students who are elsewhere in the Caribbean and in Jamaica, pray that as they call upon your name, that you respond accordingly and you help them to increase their knowledge, increase the cognitive skills and abilities that they need to perform and become successful. And may their success bring honor and glory to your name. For those students who are not honors yet, I pray that as we get into the class, they will join us gradually. And for those who will not be able to make it tonight, pray that you'll be with them as they continue to prepare for exams. So we give you thanks and praise and honor. Just we pray. Amen. All right.
Amen.
Good. So as usual, you know, we have our Bible verse. Um, we will spend a bit of time on Proverbs 2, but that's going to read maybe the first three verses. It has about hmm, 22 verses. So we can read verse 1 to 7. All right, and hopefully you'll get something out of it. Those who miss class tonight will have to watch the recorded version of it. All right, so Proverbs chapter 2, verses 1 to 7. It says, my son, my daughter, my child, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turn in your ear to wisdom and apply in your heart to understanding. Indeed, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver or search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom from his mouth. The Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He holds success in store for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk is blameless, whose walk is blameless. So, verse 7, I'd like to focus on verse 5, 6, and 7. It The caption of this is talking about the moral benefits of wisdom. And in the time that we're living in now, we need to seek wisdom. Seek wisdom like we would seek something that is very precious to you. Hence, it says, and if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, right? Then you'll understand the fear of the Lord. So for us to understand the fear of the Lord, we have to seek wisdom. And we'll find the knowledge of God as well. And the reason is given in verse 6, for the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge. So if you study the word of God, which comes from his mouth, because he inspired men to write it, good, we will get knowledge and understanding. And verse 7, very important. He holds success in store for the upright. So if you're wrong, if you do good, live right, be obedient to God, then he will hold success in store for us, for you, for me, for everyone. He is a shield to those who walk, to those whose walk is blameless. So even though life is, sometimes you're tempted to do wrong, but as you seek God for forgiveness, you will blot it out and let us try to do what is right. All right, so good night once again, ladies. We're going to get into it's now 8:17, so we're going to get straight into class time. Before I go any further, though, I have just heard something very ridiculous, and so because I heard a ridiculous statement, I'm going to have to fix that right now. All right, Tasha, Tasha, Tasha. Hold on, may I talk to myself? Oh, Tasha having internet problem. So Tangi, while since you're on, have you checked your assignment?
Yes, sir. I did not finish one of them.
So why you never finish? Why you never finish one of them?
They're trying to complete it, but every time we try to figure out there's something not working because the questions are my way, sir.
Which of the questions?
Sir, the second worksheet that I'm doing now.
Mm, that's consumer arithmetic. That's consumer arithmetic, right? Which of the assignments? Assignment number 2 or assignment number 3?
Number two.
Number 2. Which of the worksheets? No, but
Um,
you complete assignment number 2 already. So it must. You mean assignment number 3, worksheet number 2.
yes, sir.
Oh, okay, that's different. All right, let us look at it then. Since Tasha is on, so let's just use it. One stone kill two birds. Okay. Tasha, Tasha, Tasha,
Yes, sir.
you having Wi-Fi problem or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. All right. Let me just use one stone kill two birds. Now, just pay attention here, Tasha. I just want you to realize, what I've done. I have placed in the course for those persons who are not able to upload assignments. I have placed in the course. Now, each week, you see, you have to be racing against time now. You have worksheet one, worksheet assignment one, assignment two, assignment three, and then you have to do your tests and so forth. Once you finish that unit, you move on to the next one, right? Which is this one. That's what you're supposed to be moving on. I am not supposed to be telling you when to move on or when not to move on. Understand, Natasha?
Yes, sir.
So you can't sit there and say, boy, Move on. No, you must move on. All right, you got to move on. All right. Um, hold on, let me. You didn't put the thing in the WhatsApp group for me, young lady. Come on, understand, understand.
Consume listener corporate salary. Ooh.
Right. Okay. 1 there, Tasha. The thing that was having a problem. All right. So, consumer arithmetic lesson number 3. Which have the worksheets now, Tangini?
Sir, it's I think it's what name? Consumer tech. No.
Which of the worksheets?
Um,
Is simple interest or compound interest?
yes, compound interest, sir.
Which of them?
Sir, is it, I think it's number 5.
Mm,
Number 5.
mm.
Oh, you're not able to see this thing. Wow, it's a man wishes to invest. Uh, when
That look like 3,300 or something.
when you open the worksheet, you're supposed to see it properly. Did you see it properly, Tangini?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Or 9.
All right. Read what you have there for me, please.
So a man wishes to invest $3,500. He can pay a savings bond which pays simple interest at 12% per annum, or he can start a savings account which pays compound interest at the same rate.
So my question to you now. Um, what's the question asking to find? What is it asking to find?
So the compound and the simple interest.
It's a calculate the difference in the amount of two investments at the end of. Oh, leave out number 5. I didn't put the amount of years, so I would have credited the score for that. So leave out that one. That was the only one.
Sir, and number 6, sir, the first.
All right, number 6. Let's go to number 6. So a man placed 11,500 a fixed deposit for 5 years at 8% per annum. All right, before we go into part A, B, and C, my question to you is this: what information is given to you for question number 6 in this scenario? The 11,500 is describing what? The 5 is describing what? And the 8% is what is it describing?
11,500 is the principal.
Okay.
5 years is the amount of years that the money will be in the bank for, and 8% is the rate at which.
Interest rate. Or you could
Yes, sir.
say the 5 is the time or the period, right? No. So they have given you the principal, they have given you the time, and they have also given you the interest rate. Now, in part A, read part A for me, please.
Calculate the total amount received at the end of the period under
Compound
compound interest.
interest. And how you go about is to calculate the total amount received. Now, when you're going to calculate the total amount received, what calculations would that include or should include? What should it include? Tell me. Answer? What do you think it should include?
Sir, the interest for the first,
The interest?
um, the principal,
It would include the interest and the principal. All right, they add both of them. Good.
yes, sir.
So, all right. So now they're asking you now to calculate the total amount received at the end of the period under compound interest. Now, how do we find the interest? How do we calculate interest by using the compound method? What are the steps? What are the steps?
Sir, I did it. Sir, I did it by finding 8% of 11,500 first.
First, yeah, and then what next?
So we're going to add it to the 11,500. The principal for the first, the interest for the first year, we're going to add it to the principal,
Mm-hmm.
and the 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 total amount we get for the first year would
Mm-hmm.
you'd um add it to the second year and for the rest of the year.
And then, so each time you have to keep finding a new interest, right? And you get a new principal, right? So,
Yes, sir.
so you were doing all of that, right?
Yes, sir.
So where's the difficulty you're having?
So the answer I guess is not.
Maybe it's how you're running off the estimation, running off the figure. All right, submit it, and let me see. Let me see where the mistake is, and then I'll tell you how to correct it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're gonna get to today's class. Let's go into the today's class. So Tasha, please sort out your remaining assignments, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Please to write down the six simultaneous equation questions. So we're going to get straight into solving them now, because last week I showed you how to prepare it so you can do the you can sort out the graph. So now we're going to solve them now using the graph itself. And then I'll show you the other method if there's time. Um, when I need to do the assignments now, so I don't know why every year I seem to drop short on the assignments. Can't work. Oh, but you know what? I have not shared the screen. Oh, easy. All right, write these off on please. All six questions. When you finish writing it off, let me know, please.
Good night.
Good night, Shani. So if you never tell us our class time now, Shani, you wouldn't come on.
No, it's not that, sir. I was trying to save the thing because you told me that it's not like I can come into class without sending you something. So that is what I was trying to do before I come on.
So no 1 week, 1 week. Listen. That is no excuse, because everybody have a week to send them assignments. They have a week to submit the assignments. So you shouldn't be waiting until today to send the assignment.
No, it's not that, sir. I did not understand it.
So you're going to sit there and not understand
I
and not
was
even
sick.
send a text message
I
and say,
was.
sir, I don't understand something.
Sir, I never want bother you. Somebody that seek
Bother
help.
me? So you think me collect pay for? I work, you know. I work. The class are free. So yeah, until I pay for the class, you bother me. You just can't bother me on Friday night to Saturday morning. You can't bother me Saturday night. You can't bother me Sunday.
Okay, sir.
So you just sit down there?
No, I wasn't sitting down. I was seeking help.
Seeking help where?
From college students who have done it already.
No. See, if you never, I'll tell you straight. If you want to get me miserable and upset, seek help from other persons. Alright? That you
Okay.
must do. If you want to get me miserable and upset, seek help from other persons. Because when you seek help from somebody, they must learn and you not learn. You have to try to figure things out. How I would teach, they're not going to teach you that way to try and figure. When you go to the exam, you can't seek out college help when you go to the exam.
No, sir.
So what you don't make no sense. You understand now? You ask me. Simple as that. Cause what the sense? If you study on your own and you go seek help. Alright. Wait, sure. Don't make that up now again, yeah?
Okay.
Don't make it up now again. Alright, write off those 6 questions quickly for me, please. Alright, finish writing it off.
Yes, sir.
Tasha, you finish writing it off? Tasha,
Sir.
finish writing it off?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shani, let's take a picture of it, please.
I'll take a picture already.
Okay. Alright. Why am I hearing a feedback? I don't know why am I hearing a feedback. I'm hearing a feedback. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so we're gonna work on the first one. Let me bring up my whiteboard now. Like for students that do work and I get, you know, so I can say, all right, work I go on. Okay, as long as like say, I'm on vacation, that's how this thing work, yeah? Seek. Well, you know something. Don't get me upset, yeah. All right, so we're solving. Okay. What was the first question again, please? And somebody, what was the first question was?
Sir, 4x plus y equals 17.
It was 4x plus y equals 17. Yes.
2x plus y equals 9.
How much?
2x
4x plus y
y
equal what?
9.
4x plus y. Same 4x?
No, sir, the second equation.
Yes, I'm asked. So what is the second equation?
2x plus y equals 9.
Plus y equal 9. All right, good. All right. Shani, let's say if you learned from last week. If we're going to write both equations in the form y equal mx plus c, what should m be equal to? What should m be equal to? Shani?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what should m be equal to m? We're converting 4x plus y equals 17. So we're gonna write as y equal to whatever. So tell me what should y be equal to for equation one?
Y should be equal to 4x
4x. 4x, is it 4x? Just 4x?
plus
Uh, plus 17.
17
What is it? So is it 4x? Is it 4x? Is she correct?
yeah.
Yes, sir. Me feel like support card.
If yes,
Sir, it's
correct.
negative 4x.
Negative 4x. Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Okay.
Sangini. Remember,
Negative.
I know. Remember when you're subtracting, when you're removing the 4x and carrying it over to the other side equal side, you're basically subtracting 4x from one side. So if you subtract 4x from one side, you're supposed to subtract it from the other side too. Hence you have minus 4x. Alright? Okay, well
Mm-hmm.
at least I
Yes,
tried.
sir.
Not bad. It's a try. Now what this means, it means then what? What is the gradient of this equation? What's the gradient of this equation?
I'm gonna stop.
Hmm? What is the gradient of this equation? Students, let me make the class boring for the answer. You know. Yes, what's the gradient of this equation? Somebody answer, please.
Sir, y equals mx plus 17.
Yeah, but what is the gradient of the equation? We just wrote it as y equal negative 4x plus 17. What is the gradient of the equation? See if we not think at all, guys. It look like we not think. What's the gradient of this equation? Nobody can tell me? You serious? This is serious. All right. So let me ask a question. Let me circle this. Which of these letters represents the gradient of the equation or slope of the equation? Which of those letters represent it? Tangini?
Sir, MX.
MX? MX can represent the gradient. I said, which of these letters must be one letter? Which of the letters represents the gradient in the equation? Look back in the notes. If you don't write down the notes. Check back on the notes. And look for the letter M. M represents. What do you say the letter M represents? Huh? Answer now? Huh? What's it, Tangini?
Repeat, sir.
Yeah, what did I say the letter M represent? M. M as in mango. M. What did I say this letter represent? Eh?
The gradient.
The gradient. So look into this equation now. Which of these expressions is the gradient, and what's the value of the gradient?
-4.
-4. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, let's use a graph. Now, if the value of x is 0, what would the value of y be equal to? If the value of x is 0, what would the value of y equal to? By the way, what does -4x means? Tasha. Tasha?
Sir?
Yeah, what does -4x means? What does it mean? What was -4x? What does Yeah,
It
go ahead.
actually means author or as in
Huh?
zero actually
No, seriously?
-4 no represent no really.
If we're reading -4x in English, how will we read it?
Sir, -4 times the number, which is x.
Good. -4 times a number, which is you heard that Tasha?
Yes, sir.
What did she say a while ago? What she said? Natasha, man, what she said?
Sir, negative. 4 times a number, which
A
is
number
x.
what?
Which is x.
I tell you the truth. You see, if when me I teach my class and me I call upon and answer, it don't make no sense to be a part of the class. You can't be in a class online and your attention is not 100% in the class. That don't make no sense. That's nonsense. So if I have to be calling a student name 3, 4, 5 times, honestly, I'm going to click the remove button and then continue with the class. It doesn't make any sense. All right. So if you come to learn, put your mind and your full attention in ready to learn. Don't make sense in your class. I was talking about the same letter right there, sir. That means no notes to make none at all. Come on, man. So if it is saying, if the expression negative 4x is read negative 4 times a number x. Now, if x is 0, what would y be equal to? Shani, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Tell us can you read the expression negative 4x in English for me, please? You just heard it. Can you read it again and tell me? Unmute your mic, please.
Negative 4 times a number is x.
No, not is x, times a number x. Times a number x. So
Okay,
question, read it again when me hear it, because you read it with confidence. Read it again when me hear.
Negative 4 times a number x.
So question, let me say if I think now. If x is 0, what would y be equal to? Tasha. You have to call names. If x is 0, if the value of x is 0, what would y be equal to?
1, sir.
0, sir.
1 and 0. I want you guys to read this expression for me, please. Read all of this in English. I'm going to start off with Tasha. You go ahead, read it for me, please.
Y equals negative 4x plus 17.
No. That's not English. Read it again.
Y equals to negative x.
Negative what?
Negative 4x.
No. But just a while ago, you know, ask if you read that part there in English and you come back again and read it like that. Read it again. Listen to me now, man. Listen to me now. Read it again.
So you're reading it, sir?
No. Tasha, don't get me upset. Read it and read properly. Go ahead now. Read it again for me, please. It's a simple and there's nothing to solve right there, no. It's just a simple listen and follow, you know. Tasha, read it for me, please. Good evening, Lexi. Lexi? Lexi, what's going on a while ago? Drop off? Okay. How come, Shani? You try again.
Y equal -4 times a number plus 17, sir.
Times a number what? Times a number what?
Times a number x plus 17.
Good. Tasha, you heard that?
Yes, sir.
You heard that?
Sir, me here no?
But look how much time to read when me here now. Read when me here now. Come on, man. Come on, man. Wake up, man. Wake up, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Read when me here now. Come on. Read when me hear it. Come. No one I get the miserable side out of me now. That's the plan. Come read from here now, Tasha. Let me hear it now. Tasha, read this the statement. Miss Clark, are you there? We're not going to waste all the time. Thank you. Read the statement for me, please.
Sir, -4 times a number x plus 17. So y equal -4 times a number x plus 17.
Good. Thanks. And it could also be read to say the value of y is the product of -4 and x and 17. And 17. And there mean plus. You see, if you don't read the expression in English, I'm tired to telling you this now. And I have to keep telling you over and over again. Read the expression in English so that you can understand the thing. It's the only way to understand it properly. Try to read the thing in English. Now, question. Shanae, what is 3 times 0? When you multiply 3 times 0, what's the product?
0, sir.
Okay. When you multiply 4 times 0, what's the product?
0, sir.
When you multiply 10 times 0, what's the product?
0, sir.
So what's the trend there? What's the trend? What's the pattern?
Any number multiplied by 0 will always remain as 0.
Remain as 0. Okay. So my question now, if x is 0, what is y equal to? If x is 0, what is y equal to?
Sir, 0.
0, sir.
0. Read this expression again for me. Hold on. Let me put it by itself. Read this again for me. Read this again for me.
-4 times the number x.
So if x is 0, what is y equal to?
-4.
No, man. No. This is cause for concern. This is cause for concern. So if x, when I say if x is 0, what do you think I mean by that?
Sir, negative 4 times 0, which is
Don't
0, sir.
make me lose my Christianity tonight. So never tell me now that y is equal to 0. So read back this again and tell me what y is equal. Let's read that back, read what the full thing right there. So y is equal. Read from that. Read from that again. Go ahead now.
Y equal negative 4 times 0 plus 17.
And what is that equal to?
Or 17?
17, exactly. 17. 17. Because if x is 0 and then multiply it by negative 4, you're going to get 0. And 0 plus 17 is still 17. So y is 17 when x is 0. Now, me afraid of one, because I couldn't even afraid of me. Me afraid of one, bad. Listen, it's all about applying yourself. You see, learning begins with following. And you have to learn to follow. You have to learn to follow. So if I say something, you follow. Okay? All right. So therefore, if x is 0, then y must be equal to what? 17. Now the c, when x is 0 in this equation here, then the c is referred to as the y-intercept. This means, and pay attention, pay attention. Now we have a line, either different color, so you can follow through. Now, let's say if you're observing, what you notice about that red line? Can you see it properly? What do you know about that red line? Tell me. Tell me what you observe about the red line. What do you observe about that red line? Come, Shani. Open your eyes and look. What do you observe about that red line? Shani, you don't
Yes,
see
yes,
you
sir.
don't see anything. You don't tell me what you observe, what you see. What you see, what you see. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see now.
Sir, it form a triangle. I don't know.
Form one triangle. What else you see? Tell me everything you see. All right, form one triangle. Tell me what else you see. Yeah, form one triangle. What
It
else you see?
connected to both y and x-axis,
Okay. What do you mean by connected?
meaning it it's um it's crossing both y and x-axis.
That is the right word. It is crossing both y and the x-axis. That is the right word. It's crossing. This is true. So you see now, all you have to do is use your eyes them. we have to first learn to use the eyes. I'm keep telling you that, you know. So when you run gonna ask for help, and I say ask for help, you have to learn to help yourself by using your brain, your eyes, your five senses that God give you. I'm sure you're not blind, right? And then after you see with the eyes, then the next thing now is try to describe what you see, what you're seeing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you this. When me done with the must pass the exam, now, but me not go baby up nobody. Not go baby up nobody. You follow? Nah, baby up nobody, cause that not gonna help you in the exam. I go push you. Alright, as some teach, I'm gonna push you now. So the perfect description, it is crossing both the y-axis and the x-axis. Now, when it crosses the y-axis, where it crosses the y-axis, where it crosses, hold on, Miss Clark, why are you not on, please? Why are you not on, Miss? Come, let's go again. So where the line cuts across the x-axis, that's kind of too big, so I'm going to reduce the size of that. So where the line cuts across the x-axis, that is called the y-intercept. Can someone look up the definition for the word intercept for me, please? Look up the definition for the word intercept. Tangini or Shani, can you look up the word intercept for me, please? Shani or Tangini, look up the word intercept for me, please.
Sir, obstructs us to prevent them from continuing to a destination or an act or instance of intercepting.
Or an act of intercepting.
Yes, sir.
All right, in other word, act of intercepting. Okay.
Sir, interfering or capture.
Interfering. Read it again, Amir.
Sir, in other words, for intercepting, I can use blocking, interfering,
Blocking or interfering
stopping.
or stopping.
Yes, sir.
So for
Yes, sir.
example, all right, good. So obstruct, right? Interfering, stopping, blocking, as I said, those are all correct. Now, is there any other word I could use apart from blocking, um, blocking, interfering, stop? There's another phrase I could use as well for the word intercept. You found any, Shani?
No, sir.
Were you looking?
Yeah, I was going on it while as she come on and start saying the definition.
Okay.
So stop.
The stop is one. The cut off. So it intercepts, as I said, block. Because if somebody, let's say for example, you're going like this, and somebody runs in front of you, they have stopped or blocked. So you have to see. So whatever, if you like we said cross, cuts across is the same thing as meaning intercept. Is that clear? So where the
Yes,
line
sir.
cuts across the y-axis, it is called the intercept. Where the line, note what I said, where. And when you talk about the word where, what will be the word where is asking what question? The word where is asking
Location of something.
location. Very good. Location of something. So it means then. So we're talking about the location of something, then it therefore means then the point. So we're talking about the point, right? The point is where the line cuts across the y-intercept. The point is where the line cuts across the y-intercept. Now, when we are describing a point, how many values do we use? When we are describing a point, how many values do we use? When we're describing a point, how many values do we use? Nobody don't know?
Two, sir.
Two. Okay, good. Two. Good. So what would be the value of x now when where this line cuts across the y-axis? What would be the value of x where the line cuts across the x-axis? What would be the value of x?
So what
Hmm?
was the question?
Yeah, because the question Tangini, what's the value of x where the line cuts across the x-axis? What would be the value of x?
That looks like one.
No, not one. Remember, we said when when x is zero, it will be zero, right? To be zero, to be zero. Once a line cuts across the y-axis, the x value is going to be zero. All right. So if the x value is zero, what is the y value in this case? What's the value of y in this case?
17.
17. Good. So you see, 17. So we have found 1 point on the line so far. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this point right here would call what? How do you call the point right here where I'm pointing?
Zero.
No. What would you call that point? What's the line doing right there?
Intercept.
Say what? Okay. What intercept? Which are the intercepts? Which are the intercepts? You are correct, but which are the intercepts? Which are the intercepts? Which are the intercepts?
Why, sir?
No. Where is it cutting across?
The x-axis.
So it will be yes, the x-axis. So therefore it will be the x-intercept. Good. So where the line cuts across the x-axis, it's called x-intercept. So if this is the x-intercept, what will be the value of y? If we don't know the value of x, we should know the value of y. What will be the value of y?
It will still be 17.
No. Try again. Think again. Think about it again.
Zero.
Zero. Excellent. That's all I want to do, Think. Just think, you see? Just think. And once you're thinking, you cannot go wrong. That's all I want you to do. Think. And once you're thinking, you cannot go wrong. You see? You see, that never hard. That never hard enough. Oh, so I'm make up nice. All right. All right. I'm going to tell you something. You see, Mr. Bernard? He makes up nice because he wants his students to excel. And I can't afford laziness. You understand? The brain have to wake up. You see? I teach some people, over the years, and them ball blood before them pass the exam. Yes, man. Let me just give you one little story. Just one little story. I had a college student teaching at Michael. She was from St. Vincent. And she had to pass the college maths to progress. So somebody told her about me. I said, okay. So I went to her home. That's where I did the tutoring. And I said to her, she had a textbook, a red textbook. You're supposed to know a red textbook. And I said to her, I sat around the dinner table with her and I said, read that textbook. Use that textbook to guide you. The textbook to guide you. And she started to cry. She was doing some work and she started to cry. And I said, come, let's go on the outside. So she had a little garden at the outside. And I said to her, tell me something about, we were looking at a plant. I said, tell me something about the plant. She said, it's green. So yes, it has green leaves, yes. Tell me something more. She kept there and I said, tell me something more. She kept saying, tell me something more. And eventually she moved her hand and she touched the leaf. And then she was able to tell me something more. That was our break point. When I said to her, in order to know about something, you have to do something with it. And she took that one advice, went back to the textbook, and started to use the examples. Do something with it. Do something with it. And she started to learn more about it. And she came out with a B plus in her maths exam. So you have to understand, students. My job is to wake up your brain, get you to think. And once you are thinking, the game becomes easy for you. So you have to do something. There's nothing in getting something wrong. I ain't gonna shout off for you if you get it wrong. But you know when you're gonna be upset? If I teach each night and you now make the notes and make the notes properly, then I just may have a problem with you. I suppose you can go back to your notes and say, oh, sir, that means that. Because it simply means I watch the video, I hear me talk, I look for what is there, and now I make the notes. And if you do make notes, then I read it over and make sense out of it. No, that is when I will get upset. Okay? All right, so it will be 0. Very good. So wherever the line cuts across the x-axis, the y value is 0. Wherever the line cuts across the y-axis, the x value is 0. But write it off, please. Write it off quickly, because They want to teach solving Simultaneous equation, but it look like
Write it off already, sir.
all right, I've heard it. May I give you one little advice? I always tell my students, don't write what you don't understand. So you must always write after, not during. Not during, but after the teacher gives the explanation, a discussion around the question. When you understand it, you write it off. So it means if you don't understand it, you stop the teacher in the class, say, sir, may not understand that. The sir's going to ask you some question, right? To guide you to understand the question. I understand what I'm talking about. But if you just sit there, sir, no, me no want to postman. Or, no, so you have to know, in order to use a graph, one of the methods, you have to know the Y-intercept. You also have to know the you also have to know the gradient. So when you know use a gradient now and see how we can create the line. Good? All right. Okay. Now, one second there. So I have to put pressure on you guys, you know, because we're going for 100%. When I did tell you that, you know, 100% pass. I'm kind of upset to some person up online tonight, but maybe they have internet problems, so I'm not gonna blaze them up tonight, you know. But
Sir, it's not that, sir.
it's what happened.
So,
What happened?
sir, we're not gonna let out them secret, make them tell you.
Why them assignment? That's why.
No, sir, that and something else. No, like Alexis and Killian tell.
Is something that I did wrong or something? It have to do with me? Eh? All right, let's proceed. All right, so we have the y-intercept, or we have the x-intercept. Now we're going to be using the gradients now. We're going to be using the gradient now. Now, if the gradient is -4, what? Let me see if you're thinking. Are we using the formula m is equal to rise over what? Nobody remember? Rise over what?
Rise over
Rise over? I heard it.
run.
Good. Rise over run. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good. Rise over run. So how comes the usage less and the bill amount is still more? No, it's not a thief. JP is a thief. Yeah. The whole world know. All right. So if the rise overrun, so my question now, what do you think the value of the rise equal to? Value of run equal to? Being that the gradient is -4. You can't guess it, you know. Nothing wrong with guessing, you can't guess, you know. Nothing wrong with guessing. And those who are watching on YouTube can say something in the chat every night and the busy are watching and not say nothing in the chat. And DeAndre, if it's there, if you're hearing me, Just say something in the chat, please. I know that you are there. Yes, go ahead. Yes, any of the three of you, go ahead now. If the gradient is -4, what will be the rise possibly equal to and the run possibly equal to? See if you guys are thinking. Let's change the m to -4.
Sir, I'm guessing it's 17.
17? 17? What? All right, all right. What does this expression mean? Can you read this expression in English, one, please? Rise, line, run. Read it in English, one, please. What does it mean? Rise, line, run. Read it in English, one, please. Go ahead, Tasha.
Rise divided by run, sir.
Rise divided by run. Good. So rise divided by run. So when Tangini says 17, where would that 17 go, Tangini? So -4 is equal to rise divided by run. So what is rise possibly equal to? And what is run possibly equal to?
The rise would be 0 and no.
You said no, Picky? Okay. Okay. All right. You're trying. Keep trying. Come on. Keep trying. Oh. Yeah, there's a Tasha. Go ahead.
The rise would.
Yeah, man, you're correct. Say it. You're correct. The rise will be. You're correct to say it. What will the rise be?
0, sir.
0. Okay. All right. Make up for the team. And what would the run be equal to?
17, sir.
17.
The-
So are you saying is it that you are saying that hold on. Is it that you are saying that eh? Or is that -4 is equal to 0 divided by 17? So you're saying? Is that correct? Lexi, why are you not in the class, miss?
Rise, no Y. Run, no X.
The Tangini on the exam.
Sir, I have visualize tomorrow.
So visualize Lexi have tomorrow too?
Sir, she have econ.
Okay. So that's them secret. Have an exam? Okay. Oh, that's a lovely secret. Yes. So is -4 equal to 0 divided by 0 divided by 17 is how much, by the way? What is 0 divided by?
Sir,
What is 0 divided by 17 equal to?
sir, 17.
Hey. Um, I don't think you hear me, Tangini. 0 divided by 17 is how much? Tangini? What 0 divided by 17 is equal to how much? No, sir.
0, sir.
0. Thank you very much, Tasha. 0. Must be 0. I know where Tangini is 17 from. Lord of mercy. Tangini, you're doing visual arts. It seems like you're drawing a picture in your mind. You're drawing some eggs. You must be drawing some eggs. Or some 17 strokes. So it is 0. So therefore, -4 is not equal to 0. So it could not be 17. So try again. Come, try again. Try again. If the gradient on the slope is equal to -4. Yeah, go ahead, Tarsha. I'm listening.
So rise is 17, sir.
Huh?
So rise would be 17 then.
7.
17.
So you're saying that rise is 17. All right. Look, I put rise up here, so. And what is run?
0.
0. So 17 divided by 0 is what?
So if you know the wrong way.
No, Tasha. You have a
Wow.
seat. You have a seat.
17 I'm going to 0.
Good. You have a seat it wrong too, you know. You have a seat it wrong too. So I write it there. Try again.
So what up?
No. Try again. If the gradient is -4, and -4 is equal to rise divided by run, then what's the possible value for rise and the possible value for run? Nobody's want to try. Tasha's been trying. Nobody's want to try. Come on, man. Try, man. Try. You gotta try, try, and try, and try. Try. I try. I try.
So, yeah. I not even want to say that because that's foolishness.
No, man. My board can entertain foolishness too, you know. So not worry yourself. Because sometimes I write foolishness too. So no wrong for write foolishness. So next year I study and she on WhatsApp. Okay? Better you come to my class then.
Well, Andy.
Who is missing from class today? Actually missing because
Sir.
yes.
Sir.
Yes, Tasha.
Could rise be 4, sir?
Oh, so that means for the cuss out your backside. And what would run be?
17,
You
sir.
must have a joke in AI to after job. So 4 divided by 70 is 4?
Sir?
Eh?
No, 17 divided by 4 would be, sir.
No, 4 can't divide by 7 get -4.
No, not really.
You come very close though. You come very close. Fix up the run.
4.
The rise is correct. It has to be 4, but the rise is correct. But what is the run?
What give me negative?
You come very close. Forget about the negative for now. Come up, that'll give you a problem. Forget about the negative for now. 4 divided by what? Give you 4.
So 16, sir.
4 divided by 16. Give you 4. It's not 16 divided by 4.
16 divided by 4, sir.
Yeah, but we are saying 4 divided by what number? Give you 4.
One, sir.
1. The most 1. A most 1, you know. See, exactly. Exactly. Mercy upon Percy, boy. Mercy upon Percy. So either the 4 is negative or the 1 is negative. One of them is negative, right? One of them is negative. Simple. So the rise is 4 and the run is 1. No, good. So Tasha, see the difference it make now? Tasha?
Yes, sir.
See the difference it make now? All right, make a difference. Okay, good. So we're going to use now to sketch our graph, we must use this information and also this information. Good. To sketch a graph, you must use the gradient and the Y-intercept. So make note of that. Please make note of that. To sketch or draw the graph, we need to use the gradient and the Y-intercept. Good. Now note you must use the raise or rise over run formula. All right. Good. Now let us see. Now let's say if you're thinking now. We have to which of the numbers would be which of it rise or run? Which one do you think is negative? Which one do you actually think is negative? Which one do you think is actually negative? Is it Tasha?
4 can.
There's a particular information that you need to use to tell you if the rise is negative or the run is negative.
Sir, can 4 is negative.
4 is negative.
4 cannot go into 1. 4, no, negative, no, 4 or 1. Third man,
Huh?
negative 1.
Yes. Oh, you say one is negative.
Yes, sir.
All right. Which direction would the one we're going? That direction. All right. We're going to put this on a graph for you to see exactly where I'm going to with this. All right. But before I go any further, those ladies, this is one of the reasons why I said to you guys, do your assignments weekly. Reason being, I'm going to be using some of the class time to address some of the weaknesses that are identified in the assignments that person might be having difficulty with. But the main purpose, once you're doing your assignments and you're doing well in the assignment, I want to use the class time to work on your thinking skills, right? Because the only way you can learn to think critically is by doing. You have to practice to think critically. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. I'm gonna draw this line. I'm gonna put this line on the graph, right? We're gonna put that line on the graph and let us see what it looks like on the graph. And I don't believe in rushing my class because I need you guys to learn. So it is equal to negative 4x plus 17, right? So here's the line. It goes way up right there. So it's the direction of the line. It's the direction of the line. It comes down,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
right? Therefore, what that is saying to us now, if it's coming down, good. If it's coming down, let me show you what you could use now. How you use the gradient to assist you now. Now, if we know that this is one of the points, and it is going down, if I go, if I count, let me see now. To find another point on the line. If I let's say if I'm going this direction, so for every one, hold on, let's look at it. So if I'm going from the x first, it'll be one across, then one, two, three, four. So one of the points will be right here. Make sense? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. So watch this now, Watch this now. This is how they do it. Look at this now. Look at this now. So for every four coming down, one, two, three, four, I go one across. So my next point will be right here. So I'm using the gradient now. For every four going down, I use one across. So the rise, when we talk about rise, if you're going to talk about going down or going up, still rise, good? But rise in the negative sense is coming down, and rise in the positive sense is going up. So I start from here again, and I count four again. One, two, three, four. So I can also now count one in this direction. So my next point now would have been this. Good? You see that so far? Everybody seen that so far? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm going to show you again now. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you again. Right? I'm going to show you again. But I want you to see that first. Now, if I want to find the other point, so what I'm doing now, I use the y-intercept to find my first point on the line. I'm using the gradient now to find another point on the line. You see that? Everybody see that? Let's try it again. So I use the y-intercept first, which is right here. So now I'm using the gradient, which is -4 divided by 1, which is 4, -4. But what this is saying to me, you have to understand how to use this now. I'm going to count 4 down. Why 4 down? Because it says -4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the 1 is run and it's positive, so I'm going in this direction. So another point would be right here. Cool? So I'm going to start counting from here again, coming down. So, or even if I come like, I could come +1 like this. Good. Run, I could use a run first. And I go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know I found at this point. Could somebody describe this location for me, please? That's 2. What would that point be? Let's say if you learn anything from the class so far. What would that point be? What would you call that point? Where this point is the y-intercept. Let me write that properly. So here we have the y-intercept, right?
It's going down, sir, so it would be the x-intercept.
Well, not because it's going down, but because it what? Because it what? Anybody want to correct her? Shani, you want to correct her? Shani, would you like to correct her for me, please?
It's crossing the x-axis.
It's crossing the x-axis. All right, good. So therefore, so if it's crossing the x-axis, it's there for what then? It's there for what then? What we'll call it?
The
Zero?
x-intercept.
The x-intercept. Thank you very much, Tangini. The x-intercept. So that means you not write down the notes then. You have not written down the notes. No, you tell me now. You tell me now. You tell me now. Huh? Let's go back to the board now and sort out the other line. So we took care of the first line, equation 1. So we're going to take care of now equation 2. EQ2, equation 2. So I'm writing equation 2 in the form y equal mx plus c. Again, I'm going to ask the same questions. Y equal mx plus c. What would be the gradient in this case? By the way, rewrite it for me, please. Go rewrite this equation for me, please. Equation number 2. What would equation number 2 be? When I rewrite equation number 2 with y being the subject of the equation, how would I write it now? Y is equal
Y
to
equals
Y
2,
equal
negative 2x.
plus
negative
what?
2x
Plus 9.
plus 9. Okay, very good, Tasha, as well. Plus 9. Good. Says y equal negative 2x plus 9. No. So we have that. My question is now, what would be the y-intercept? What's the y-intercept equal to? Let's see if you're paying attention in the class. Anybody have an idea? What is the y-intercept equal to? Where would the line cut across the y-axis for this equation?
Star is a -2.
No. What was the y-intercept? What was the value? What was the y-intercept for
0, sir.
No.
0.
No. Can't be 0. What was the y-intercept? What was the value of c? So me write it in front of you. C equal to y-intercept. What's the value of c in the equation number 1? What was the value of c?
17.
17. So what's the value of c in this one?
9.
9, sir.
9. So,
9.
question, never write down this as c is equal to the y-intercept. I never write this down. I never write that down. Did you guys write it down?
Yes, sir.
So then if you wrote it down, why never use about the information?
Yes, sir.
Then if you wrote it down, why never use the information?
C equals y.
You know, that's why I'm most glad it's an online class. Because if it wasn't an online class, I'd have to draw my strap.
Never look, sir.
Oh, never did I look. And that's a problem with math students. When you don't look. Don't look. So it would be 0, 9.
0, 9.
So what would the gradient be equal to now? What would the gradient be equal to now?
-2.
-2. And then now, if we're going to use rise over run, what would be rise and what would be run?
-2 over 1.
Okay, -2 over 1. Okay. All right. Somebody learned something tonight. I work with bone for pick with you, yeah? I won't pick it. I won't pick it now. I will not pick it now. But let's say if negative 2 over 1 is right. Should be right. All right, so let's go to the graph now. Let's go to the graph. So our y-intercept is 9, and our gradient is negative 2 over 1. All right, let's go to the graph. All right, so we can find the y-intercept. Is 9. So somewhere right here, good? Right here. So therefore, the line is going to run through this. You agree?
Yes, sir.
All right. So me go thus. So let's put it here. And then we're going to use a gradient. What was the gradient again? Negative 2, 1?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. So the rise was negative 2, 1. So if we go here, let's see. Hold on there. Open observe what I'm doing. Observe what I'm doing. I'm going to try one for myself. And you say negative 2. All right. So, okay. There's a little problem here. All right. So let's open the graph. Let's open the point here. So, and if we're going to go count negative 2, rise. So 1, 2 are coming down. If we come down, if it's 1, we'll go 1, 2. That's not helping us out at all. Oh, you see, minus matter. So you're saying negative 2, 1, right? So 1, 2, and this is across 1. Good?
Yes.
What if it is 1? What if it is 1 and then 1, 2? That wouldn't work. True? Because the line has to intersect if they are simultaneous. True? So let's count 1, 2 coming down, and then 1 right here. So we're asking that this is possibly one of the points. So if we count here again now, 1, 2, let's see. Trying to find a place where it can possibly be cut across, right? So this is 1. So we're coming across 1, and then 1, 2 down. Coming across 1, then 2 down. Coming across 1, then 2 down. All right, so let's see where our line, if our line now is going to follow within that pattern. Good? Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. So it is y equal to negative 2x plus what? 9. So basically we're kind of right, see? Same direction. It does, so the graph, the scale of the graph is a problem right here. All right, so
2 down. Sir,
yeah.
why when you're counting to the x, what's the question? To the x, why you count 2 when 2 is 2 was the rise on the rise and run, sir?
Yeah, because all right. Remember now, if you are saying 2 over 1,
Yes.
and we're saying the 2 is the rise,
And the run is the 1.
and the run is a 1. And then now, remember that rise goes vertically up
and run go across.
or vertically down. If you go vertically down, it is negative. Vertically up, it's positive, right? And the run goes across the left or to the right, or it goes in that direction. If it goes in this direction, it's minus. If it comes this direction, it is plus. So then now, because we're counting the 2, ready?
Yeah.
If the 2 was the rise, I either be going down 2 or up 2.
Yeah.
So if I go, but note now, because just by doing it, let's say I said 2 up and 1 across. If I go 2 up and 1 across, and I go 2 up again and 1 across, I'm going to get, I can follow that direction and go up the line. But if I'm going down the line now and go 1 across, the run becomes what? Positive, right? But the rise will have to be what? Negative. Make sense?
Yeah.
So I can go either way. So I come here, 1, 2 down, I'm still on the line. Then I go 1, 2 down, I'm still on the line.
Okay.
Then I go
1, 2
down, I'm still on the line. So the gradient basically carries it on each point of the line, the rise and the run. And that's why the rise and the run is very important to pay attention to. You follow now?
Yes, sir.
So have I answered your question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, so if you notice now that both lines meets or intersect at one point. Everybody see that? Everybody see that?
Sir, go again.
Yeah, if you notice, the green line, which is equation 1, and the blue line, which is equation 2, both of them meet at the same point. You get that?
Yes, sir.
So simultaneously means at the same time or at the same place, but it's sharing something. So they are sharing a point, they meet at the same point, they intersect at the same point. That's the whole point of simultaneous equation. 1 second there, please. 1 second. Yes. So the whole idea of finding, the whole point of finding solving a simultaneous equation is really to find where both points meet or they are sharing the same point, depending on the context in which it is used. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this point here that we have right here is, could somebody read off the point for me, please? What's the value of the x? You're right in front of me now. What's the value of x? Huh?
2x plus
I'm not here.
2x plus y.
No man, what's the value of x? Read it from the graph. What is it?
4.
4. And what's the value of y?
9.
Look good.
1, sir.
1. Very good. See, all of you is using the eyes and look. All right. Now, we're not going to spend too much time, but let's try one more question and then send it off to the bed. So you see, it's not that difficult. But
So
they
it's kind
has
of complicated though, because when you look at the point, like the 4, and the point is not exactly at the 4. It's in between 4 and 5. So
no man. The point where the meet is right here now, where I'm pointing. You see it?
wow, yeah. Damn.
So it's not in between. Depends on which of the point you're looking at. See? We're looking at where the
Yes.
point meets. So they did meet right here. They meet right here. So you draw a line from here up, a line from here. So you realize it's at 4. It's in line with 1.
Meet the 1.
Good. See now?
Okay. Good.
All right. Now, you see, you have to learn to see with your eyes. And that is a key right here. You have to learn to see with your eyes. All right. All right. Let's look at so we can clear this up. Let's clear these up. All right. So um, we're gonna try a different one. I want you guys to sketch your own graph now. Try. You have to try now. You have to try. It's and this now we have a reason for the lab. I never saw reason for the lab yesterday, to be honest with you. Put me in the lab work yesterday. There was the reason for it. All right, so here's another question. Number 2. 5x plus 2y equals 13. This one look like a rough one. Rough one. But it can be done. It can be done. X plus 2y equals 9. So you better write it off. 5x plus 2y equals 13.
Clear
And
the board already.
what you say, Shani?
You clear the board already.
If I clear the board already?
Yeah, Jim, I never write off everything. I was waiting on
No.
you to finish.
Okay, I didn't clear the board. The graph or the board?
The board.
No. So this is x plus 2y equals 9. So everybody make sure you write this down, please. Everybody finish writing that down?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so here's the board, miss. So I have to extend the board so a bit more so that you can see. Alright, so that's right. Let's go to equation number 2. Time is going. During the holiday, we might have some long nights. Let's see. We have to make use of every time. What's the first? What's the first equation for number 2? Equation number 1. Oh, and I realize I have not. Yeah, but I'm sharing. Okay, I'm sharing. I'm definitely sharing. Yeah, what's the first equation for number 2, please? Can somebody tell me?
Plus 2y equals
Why?
13.
Huh? No one, tell me what's no, call the equation. Don't tell me the y. Call the equation.
5x plus 2y equals 13.
5x plus 2y equal 13. That is it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what's the second equation underneath it?
X plus 2y equals 9.
X plus what?
4y
2y equal
9.
9. Okay. All right. So first, what's the first step in what's what's our first step in writing the graph?
To
Rewrite
make
both equation. Oh, okay. Okay.
to
All right.
make y
Wait. Oh,
y
make y. Let me do that because I've written on the steps. So step number 1 is to make y the subject of the equation, right?
percent.
Good. Very good. All right. And when we make y the subject of the equation, what should we seek to find out? After we make y the subject of the equation, what should we seek to find out? Hmm? What should we seek to find out? Anybody?
The gradient.
The gradient. Okay, that's an action A. So step 2, identify the gradient and what else? Identify the gradient and what else? There's two things, the gradient and what else?
The Y-intercept.
The y-intercept. Thank you very much. And the y-intercept. Good. Excellent. Just those two steps. Just those two steps. Simple. Good. Now, what should we how should we write the gradient? How should we write the gradient? How should we write the gradient?
Two Y.
No one, no one. We're talking about in terms of the steps now. How should we write the gradient?
So the Y equal.
No one. We're talking about the steps.
Oh.
How should we write the gradient? You have to write the gradient, especially when you're going to use a graph.
There's a change in Y.
No. How should we write the gradient?
Times it.
No, but we don't have it in front of you.
They're not seeing the board.
You're not seeing the board. Then understand them so don't ask the board. Then all along we don't ask the board.
No.
I'm there one don't ask the board. Jeez and peace. I swear I was sharing the board. So see, step 1, to make y the subject of the equation. Step 2, identify the gradient and the intercept. But there's a way to write the gradient, and how should we write the gradient? Gradient should be equal to what?
Equals to 5 or -5.
No man, we're not. No man, we're not right. We're not working out the question yet. No, we're writing on the steps.
M
This
times the
boxers.
number x equal C, something like that.
So what you have right down in your book, Shani? M times number x equals C.
No, wrong. M times the number x plus C. Then that would be the formula of the gradient.
No, 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 no. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. What is
So
gradient
we
equal
mean
to?
by m.
Yeah, and what was the m equal to?
Rise over run, sir.
Exactly. Let me ask the question.
Oh,
Jeez and peace. Merciful Father. How I go on? How I go on here? Rise over run.
and normally we have to work out the
But
gradient
but we're
first
not.
before we reach the rise over
Yeah,
run.
I know, but you see, I want you guys to have this three-step method in the box, right? It's the box right here, sir. This
Oh,
is
oh.
three-step method here, sir. Is the key what I've been doing since night. Write that down. So I come to the videos, them. I go to the summary of the lesson. See it there. That's the summary of the lesson for tonight. This is the key to write to and I will take you through the graph method, the table method anymore. Let's get a shortcut method. This is it. Step one, make y the subject of the equation. Step two, identify the gradient and the y-intercept. And you must write the gradient in this particular way. Get it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you would use the gradient now to count rise going down, rise going up, and run going to the left or run going to the cross to sketch a graph. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
So let's
sir.
go now. That means when did I postpone the class? On Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this now is what you guys are going to write, going to use up now. So for equation number one, how should I write it now? How should I rewrite it now? Y is equal to what?
And
Well, can I clear?
-5.
Can I
Sir,
clear the board? Can I clear the board? Right, wrote off everything already.
No, I'm not finished.
I'm still writing.
Yeah, I heard -5. -5 what?
Over 2 plus 13 over 2.
Over 2. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, so it's negative. So all right, so
-5
5 over
over
2
negative.
x
X
plus 13. Okay,
over 2.
okay, that's correct. So what's the next equation now equal to now? Y equal to what?
Negative 5
Huh? Negative what?
5 over 2 x.
Second equation, what do you know? Where's the 5? We
Oh,
get 5 from?
Oh, negative and a second equation.
Oh,
There is
you're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna tell me for that one. I know. I would like for you to tell me this one. Tell me this one. Tell me this
no
one.
say
Tell me this
negative
one.
as
Negative something.
-2, sir.
-2. No, sir. 2
And
night,
we
but not
second
negative
equation,
2.
sir.
Eh, but a -2 to start off with.
So y equal x.
No, no, 1 second there.
What is that? No X same way. How is that? The gradient. Oh, I second me look on the other equation. No. Where? But the X a M. The X a X represent
Yeah.
oh, I have 4. 1 is a
So
1.
it is 1. 1 over what?
2.
2. Yes. Excellent. Oh, so Tasha, that man for the cuss out the daylight and then kiss and make
Sir,
up. Okay,
X
that worked.
represent 1.
Huh?
Okay.
Plus 9.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I said go. Cuss and then kiss and make up. Alright. Alright. Cause know your work, know your brain are tick like that the clock. Yeah, it's going good. Alright, so now that we have followed step 1. So let's go to step 2 now. So for equation number 1, Shani, can I remove this now? Cause the board can look.
Yes, yes, sir, I can do it.
Alright. Shoot. No. Hey. Alright, so go put this in the center here. Board look clean and nice now. Put them side by side. So for equation number 1 now, what would be the gradient equal to? We're
The
using rise and
gradient
run.
the gradient for equation -5.
Negative 5 is that is rise, and what is run? What is run? Yeah, man, correct, man. Just answer it and say it, man. You there one there. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Right, man, you answer right, man. Enter your thing card, no. You know, say answer right. No. Enter your thing card, the answer right. Anytime you're thinking hard, the answer is right. So come, just say what it is. Stop thinking hard now. Say what it is now.
Sir, run is 2, sir.
Exactly. Anytime you're thinking hard, that is it. Mercy.
Sir, me no
Well, I've never shamed anybody in my class, right? Tangini? Come, the last question what you know, because Tangini, I go to exam tomorrow. She got draw, you know what I draw herself dreaming. What is the Y-intercept for this one? What is the Y-intercept for this one, please?
The Y-intercept would be 13.
0, 13.
0, 13.
All right, so we'll find that for that. Good. All right. Next question now. What is the gradient now for the second equation? See here now. Put over this side. I'll kind of draw a line between the two of them. What's the gradient for the second equation now?
The gradient for that -1.
-1. Oh, you're using that. Oh, yeah. I see. I saw it. -1 over
2.
2. What is the Y-intercept now?
9.
You want me looking at your eye? You know, look.
Sir.
Yes. All right, the Y-intercept, please. You can't understand me 9 just
09.
0, 9.
009, sir.
Thank you very much. All right, so we're gone. So we'll go through step 1, 2. So now we'll go to the graph now. Let's go to the graph now. Ready? Ready? Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Since the second equation kind of easy for find on the graph, we're going to experiment with that first, right? Let's go to the graph now. All right. So the y-intercept for the second equation is 9, right? Which is right here. Good. Next class, on a day in court when coming up. We own have to do it to yourself, you know. So know yourself. What was the thing again? What was the thing again? Negative
Negative
1. So go across.
one.
So go across. And it was what? 2. It was positive 2 going up. So the next one should be right there. Good. So the line should be going in this direction and coming. Should be going somewhere. Should be running along this pattern. And if we're going in this direction, if we're going in this direction, it will be 1 and then 2 down. Good. 1, then 2 down. That's what I'm doing. 1 and then 2 down. All right. Let's see if the line runs in that particular pattern. Are you ready now? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. If we're looking, this is what I did, you know. I've been using the gradient to find the other points on the line. So now we're going to put in, we're going to see if we can get that line. Let's see if I could draw a line then, and then use a GeoGebra to see if now we got the same line. So let's see now. So we had y is equal to negative a half x plus what? Plus 9.
9.
Plus 9.
Plus 9. All right. It kind of look different because of all the graphs, right? That's all. So, hold on. Oh, so then pay attention now. I was using rise to be 2 and run to be 1. And then pay attention. That's slightly wrong. So rise is the run to be 2 and 1 down. That's why they're wrong. You need to pay attention. Jeez, and please, no one paying attention. All right, so look. So if it's 1 over 2, then it's a rise. Rise is 1. So if I go in this direction, if I go down, I'd have to go run 2. Somebody see that?
Yeah.
Down 1,
1,
negative, positive 2.
1, 2,
And
1,
if I was
2.
going up, I'd have to go
1.
2 across again. So the gradient, I'm using the gradient to determine where the other points would fall. So why we got the wrong pattern earlier is because we were making a mistake, of having 2 over 1 instead of 1 over 2. And then we weren't paying attention. This is a sir was doing the wrong thing. And you see, I don't feel wrong for make a mistake, you know, because people do make mistakes. People do make mistakes. Right? All right. So let's start with the other one now. What was the other one now? 5, 2. What was the y-intercept? 0 what?
0, 9.
This was we just was 0, 9 a while ago. So you try to yourself. What was the other
0,
one?
13, sir.
So it'll be right here. All right. Let's see now. Let's do the right thing. So it's 5 over 2. Good.
Yes, sir.
All right. So 2 is run. Watch me now. 2 is run. 1, 2, and then 5 down. 1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5. So
5.
guess what? It looks like we'll find the line where they're going to meet. It looks like we'll find the line where they're going to meet. Let us see if we are correct. Good. Let's say if we are correct. Let's say if we are correct. Let's say if we are correct. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So what was the equation again? Y is equal to what?
5 over
Negative
2.
Negative 5 over 2.
negative 5 over 2.
Yeah.
Divide over 2x plus 13.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see if we're correct. So it works. See? Work. So now we don't have to go that far, see? So just using the y-intercept and the gradient will direct us how to sketch the graph and easily to locate the values of x and y where both lines intersect. So somebody now tell me, we're not gonna practice it, but I feel like it's Mr. Bernard alone going to master this thing. Somebody must master it with me too. So what's the value of x, please? What's the value of x, please? Come, value of x, please.
For it.
Value of x is 8. Look good. Look good. You look good before you tell me 8. Look good. Value of x. What's the value of x?
The value of x. Where that there? 2, sir. 2, sir.
2. And the value of y?
The value of y is 8.
Is 8. That is it. All right, so this is it for tonight. We have really gone 2.5 hours tonight. All right. No, I know that tonight was a bit challenging and a bit so, but as we step up to the plate now, ladies, as we step up to the plate, preparing for the exam, Mr. Bernard expects that you will do your assignments on a weekly basis. Shanae, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, if you commit the cardinal sin again, you're not going to like it. Because I'm going to pick on you. I'm going to pick on you till the ear drop off your head. You understand? So, make sure you try for yourself that your brain oil up. Tangini coming from the same place, right, Tangini? But Tangini apparently do our work herself. And Tangini wasn't as afraid of me, Mr. Bernard, calling upon her. And she's looking good so far. But Tangini, make sure you're doing the assignments. You have to be consistent. And you have to make sure you practice from your textbook. Is that clear?
I don't have a textbook.
Well, let's forget one enough. Let me not forget one. Because that is a problem. I have to get one. So I'm afraid to ask you how was the class tonight, but we'll start with Tasha. Tasha, how was the class tonight, Tasha?
Sir, I feel the pressure, sir. I'm not lie.
Feel the pressure?
Feel it, sir. I feel the match, sir.
You feel the maths?
Yes, sir.
That's so now, you know. That's so now you feel the maths.
Yes, sir. Feel the match.
You feel the maths? Okay. So did you learn anything tonight?
Yes, sir. More
Yeah.
understand.
More understand tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I run fan graph, to be honest with you, sir, but cannot feel it out now.
You feel it out now?
I feel it out now.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. Okay. You can't run from a challenge, you know. You have to stick to the challenge. You understand? I did dedicate myself. I am committing myself to use like getting 100%, getting a grade 1. I am committing myself to that. So you have to commit yourself too. I might be hard at times, but you know, at the end of the day, you can smile at the end of the day. All right, but yeah, you guys have to make good notes. Probably sometime I'm gonna ask to turn the cameras on and show me your notes that you make. Matter of fact, Shani, may I see your notes, please? So you're the next person I'll be asking about the class tonight, but I want to see your notes first.
I want to turn on.
Let me see if I can get it. I want to get the image bigger. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now, Shani, what date is it today?
Today I don't much remember.
So, you know, everybody say why Shani don't remember the date?
Today,
Why
today is the
Shani? Hold
14th.
on, hold on. Why is it Shani don't remember the date? And I
But
wrote the date on my book. I wrote it
sir,
on my book, you know.
normally, look, sir, normally I write the date. It's just that tonight alone when I write the date. Look, I normally write the dates in my book.
So you really
You
write
see?
it home, write it on the board?
What? What you talking about, sir?
So you write it home, write it on the board. That's how you write it.
Yeah. So there's some understand it when you write it on the board. Where me I go write it
Then write it
only
choco choco,
on.
you write choco choco too.
No, I some write more.
Oh, so you write choco choco.
No, you see right here, some I never finish. Just I'm asking if you clear the board, some I screenshot it. So when I finish now, me I go rewrite it over here. So
Okay. All right. So notes are going, Tasha. You have
let
your
me know
notes.
you never finish right here. So some I leave space.
Okay, darling. Okay. You won't eat off your head tonight. So Tasha, you write notes, Tasha?
Sir, quick screenshot most of the notes, but I write down the steps and the. Let me show you
Uh-huh. Yeah, I want to see yours.
how this gonna.
Start look on people notes now, cause that I want to go on and what I go on, And more I'm see your notes.
Sir, see it there.
Hold on. Hold on. Ah, so
Sir,
notes
where
are
just do to
going.
me camera.
No, man, I look for your notes, man. Alright, so notes are going. That means to then now. We're not gonna read over notes now. So it's the next class we're gonna teach back OSHA and teach how much we're missing from class tonight. The Kosha, Lexi, Ashe, and Wells.
Circular.
QA. Four? Four. Four? Anybody else? Four? Okay. Alright. Alright, so good. So Shani, what was your class tonight?
So it was alright tonight.
It was alright. So you learned anything tonight?
Yeah, I kind of understand the graph a little better than all. I didn't know. Just for me, like for revise, we get it a full understanding of everything.
Oh, it's time to practice on what we discussed. So I love you
Mm.
follow those two-step method, but I'm not sure if you guys got how I use the. You can watch over the video, of course, and see how I use the gradient to find the point of the line. Good. You can also look for GeoGebra for yourself, but I wouldn't want you to depend on GeoGebra because when you go into the exam, you must be able to plot your own points, right? Using the gradient and the y-intercept on a graph paper. So I want you to practice using the graph paper first, and then take it from there. All right. So you learned something tonight. Tangini, what about you?
Sir, tonight was a bit challenging, but I learned
Challenging,
something.
but you learned something. Okay, good. And I don't need to ask if you make your notes, right?
No, sir. I write my notes.
All right, your notes. All right. So that was good. You do have a good night, and thank you all the best in your visual arts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all the best in the visual arts exams. All right. Okay. And Tasha and Shanae, you have an outstanding assignment. I have put in the Schoology group. Let me just wrap up the class of this so you can see. You may go, Tangini, you may go here.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, man, good night. So Tangini have exam. We don't have no exam. So Tangini you can't thank. We don't have no exam. Everybody seen the board? You see the Schoology? The two of you seen the
Yes.
Schoology? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. So you see, I put the how to upload assignment there. I put the video there, the two videos them that you can watch to teach you how to upload the assignment. I don't want nobody them don't know how to upload the assignment. So you will find it in everything. The ATS beat is there, math is there, English is there to learn how to upload your assignments. All right. So no excuses. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So please do have yourself a good night and take care of yourself. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Um, Share with your friends. And all right, take care. Good night, Shani. You may go.
Okay, good night.
All right. Good night to my YouTubers. It was a pleasure having you guys viewing the class tonight, listening in and watching and so forth. However, I need to see you guys not just viewing, but you must participate too. Type something in the chat. Let us know that you are there. Let us know that you are learning something as well. I want to know that you are learning. Don't just view and just listen. Type something in the chat. Good. Now, if you're a first-time person viewing the CDP Labs Data Services classes on our YouTube channel, then you know what you should do, right? Yes. You should click on the red button, click on subscribe, click on the notification bell so you know exactly when classes begins. And of course, compare with your notebooks so you can write, you can participate, you can learn as well. And share this channel with your friends and family who are currently preparing for exams 2021. So remember to subscribe, share the channel, and like. Thank you very much. Please have a good night. Enjoy. Goodbye.
Education, survival house. They could take the youths and bring them back into the school house. Education was saying, money come after. Yo, Sheldon Kane. Yo, Jojo, Kulachini. I want to them. If they want to go to school. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class. Me a tell you no, cause it's not hard, it's a task. Just give yourself a chance and yes, he said that you grasp where them tell you no. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class. Me a tell you no, cause it's not hard, it's a task. Just give yourself a chance and yes, he said that you grasp where them tell you no. Load the machine, I better you go dig the machine instead of you the on the corner and I get your head machine. The little youths them nowadays them need to learn to love, to read and recognize for your survival. Education are the key youth. From George's, C.S.C. and J.C. Valley Camperdown, Meadowbrook and Papine, Calabar and Dunwoodin. Till read the news about the pick up the two cause of the books so no fi read and so get your education. Me a beg you no revise where you learn from class. Me a tell you no, cause it's not hard, it's a task. Just give yourself a chance and yes, he said that you grasp where them tell you no. Go get your education. Me a beg you no revise where you learn from class. Me a tell you no, cause it's not hard, it's a task. Just give yourself a chance and yes, he said that you grasp where them tell you no. Back in all the school days, me used to have it hard, but me also go to school anyway. Mama never get paid, but that never stopped me from getting me education same way. So youth, pressure on the book. Take your mind out for the corner and have some those to overlook. They want to see you turn a teacher or a doctor or a lawyer. Anything you really want, just a turn in and a group. Girls, before you back it up, make sure you wrap it up. Before you be a mother, be a woman first. Stay in a school cause you are gonna need the knowledge. Graduate and go to college cause we have a career is a must. So get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class. Me a tell you no, cause it's not hard, it's a task. Just give yourself a chance and yes, he said that you grasp when they tell you no. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class. Me a tell you no, cause it's not hard, it's a task. Just give yourself a chance and yes, he said that you grasp when they tell you no. Youth start go a class, me a tell you no. Exam no fi pass, me a tell you no. And bench one master this, me a fi tell you no. No farm full study hard, me a beg you no. Cause nowadays we get a job, me a tell you no. No easy and papers them want, me a tell you no. No buy your life when them sell on the corner. Youth get your education, cause the future we a tell you no. Queens, think before you drop your jeans. Send yours, refuse the abuse. A new school, you know. The grammar said use them to go to school. As I saw the thing said, education, unification, right in the mind. Hear this? Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class. Me a tell you no, cause it's not hard, it's a task. Just give yourself a chance and yes, he said that you grasp when they tell you no. Go get your education, me a beg you no revise where you learn from class. Me a tell you no, cause it's not hard, it's a task. Just give yourself a chance and yes, he said that you grasp when they tell you no. Back in my school days, me used to have it hard, but mama used to go to school anyway. Every day. Mama never get paid, but that never stopped me from getting my education same way. So youth, pressure on the book. Gonna school. New school.